Okay, so here we are at 60 feet. We found without having an assistant just mounting the TT5 to your monopod down below the 580 EX2 flash, we were only getting a maximum of about 35 feet. Now, with the assistant actually holding it, so almost having to have another person there, holding it, using it almost like an antenna extender, we're at 60 feet, we're gonna really try to move back and really get some distance and maybe even usable range out of this thing. Okay, here we are at 100 feet. There's Cody way down there. He's holding the FlexTT5 in his hand, so here we go. Zooming in, I'm going to focus in directly on Cody. I'm at 200 millimeters now. 3, 2, 1, fire. Pre-flash and fire. 120 feet, same setup. 3, 2, 1, fire. Pre-flash and fire. We know it works at this distance, but realistically, Cody is grounding the system, so he's acting like a giant antenna for the system. So we're actually going to have Cody lay the FlexTT5 down. Still, as they say, the PocketWizard says, we're going to have it down away from the flash far enough, so it should work. So go ahead and lay it down, Cody. So now he's not grounding the system, and it's just the antenna that's working off the FlexTT5 that should work. I'm going to take the exact same shot, focus in on Cody. 3, 2, 1, no fire. No pre-flash, no anything. So nothing's firing. So realistically, we're going to have someone hold this to actually have an extended antenna and ground the system to get any usable distance out of it. All right, we're at 100 feet now. And we're kind of going to do the same thing. Cody's holding the TT5. Here we go. I'm focusing in on Cody. I'm at 200 millimeters. 3, 2, 1, fire. No fire. Nothing. One more time. Focus in on Cody. 3, 2, 1, fire. No fire. One more time. Focusing on Cody. 3, 2, 1, fire. Now, I got a fire, but from the way it looks, it's so overblown, it almost looks like a complete full dump. So really no controllable TTL. Again, I think we're at the extended range of this system. And while we're getting farther range, it's extremely erratic, so we're not really sure what the results we're getting. When it works great, but the problem is that was a complete full dump. Even the other lights were lighting up on it, which I hadn't even quite figured out why it's doing that yet. But if you can see from the image, we'll show you later, there's a completely full dump. And the problem with that is, one, you're getting erratic situations and erratic results. But two, on a full dump, it's a lot more power than your just one-to-one, the full power of, say, your Canon flash is supposed to fire. And when that happens, it's going to take 15 to 30 seconds for that flash to recharge. So not only did I just miss this shot, if this was in a real life situation, I'm probably going to miss the next 15 to 30 seconds of time waiting for that flash to recharge. So full dump is actually a big, big problem. So again, we were here earlier and we got decent results. We moved back and now we're getting erratic results. 3, 2, 1, fire. Pre-flash and regular flash, not a full dump, probably a usable flash at 40 feet. So we know the range is right around 40, but let's go back to 50 feet and see what happens. 3, 2, 1, fire. No flash. Here we are at 45 feet, 3, 2, 1, fire. Now it pre-flashed, but I have actually no flash in my camera, so that's not really a usable flash, but we're going to try it again. We'll let it recharge and let's see if we can get actual, not only the pre-flash, but the regular flash too. 1, fire. We got nothing that time, so I'm going to move back up to 40 where we know it works. Focusing again on Cody at 40 feet. 3, 2, 1, fire. Pre-flash and regular flash. So we got it to work and we know it works at 40. We've been back and forth. We've had some erratic results. But with the offshoot camera cord, 40 seems to be the magical number when it comes to the maximum range before we start getting pre-flashes, full dumps, and other erratic results. So now, I'm going to stand here at 0 comp still on the flash comp. We've been at 0 the entire time you've seen this test. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to take about 8 shots, allowing plenty of time for each flash to recharge, and we'll see what kind of results we get at 0 comp. So theoretically, at the same camera settings and everything should be almost the exact same image. I'm going to set my camera on manual. I'm at f-stop of 2.8 and my shutter speed is at 2500. I'm at an ISO of 200. Obviously high-speed sync is obviously intact and working. And here we go with the fire. The first test fire at 40 feet worked. Second one, focusing again on Cody. 3, 2, 1, fire. 2, 1, fire. 1, fire. Fire, that's number 6. 1, fire, and the last one. Okay. 10 shots from 40 feet. They all seem to go off with pre-flash and regular flash. No full dump. So again, with our test, direct line of sights, no RF interference anywhere really in the area. Pretty controlled experience. About as direct line of sight, like I said, as you can get. Offshoot camera cord 582 on the FlexTT5 and the MiniTT1. 40 feet seems to be about the maximum range we can get with any control aspects using this system. Trying to give a benefit of the doubt, we're at basically one adult step back around 43, 44 feet from the magical 40 feet that we've had so far, and we're going to do the exact same test. I'm not going to really talk. I'm just going to take up to 10 shots. Again, shutter speeds at 2500, f-stops at 2.8, ISO's 200. We're going to leave that. We're going to allow the flash to recharge, and I'm just going to shoot approximately 10 shots and see what results we get. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as you can see right there, we were getting some complete misfires, and that last one, at least, because I'm looking at it, was only a pre-flash. And I don't know if you can see it in the video, but we were getting some pre-flash and then some delayed flashes even. So again, we're at the maximum range of this information coming back and forth and actually having a correct communications back and forth. Again, 40 feet seems to be the magical number for us today. Okay, trying to get the most out of the system while we're doing this, we're going to do the exact same thing you just saw with the 580EX2, but now we're going to take away the offshoot camera cord, and we have the 430EX2 mounted on the FlexTT5, which by PocketWizard specs and specifications is the perfect flash to get the best results out of this system. Hence the reason why we went and got this flash, just for this test. So hopefully, with the 580EX2, without the offshoot camera cord, we were getting approximately 35 feet before erratic results happened. With the offshoot camera cord attached, we were getting approximately 40 feet before erratic results happened. Hopefully we'll be able to get farther than the 40 feet with the 430EX2 mounted on the FlexTT5. 60 feet, 3, 2, 1, fire. Pre-flash and regular flash. Worked well, we're going to 80. 80 feet, zoomed in on Cody. 3, 2, 1, fire. Pre-flash and regular flash works great. Going to 100 feet. 120 feet, focusing again on Cody. 3, 2, 1, fire. I only got a pre-flash on that one, so let me... Sounded funny? Pre-flash only?
Well, we just pulled down for something that was different.
Okay, Cody says the flash sounded different, and he was right. I'm only getting a pre-flash. No flash actually was exposed in the image, so I'm going to try it again. The flash should have recharged by now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, fire. I actually got the flash in that image, so it worked. So we're going to move back to another 20 feet. Okay, at 120 feet we got one fire with pre-flash only and one that had the pre-flash and the regular flash. So now we're back to 140 feet and we'll see what happens. So it seems like we possibly could be getting to the maximum range of this, but let's see. At 140 feet, focusing in on Cody, zoomed in to 200 millimeters, 3, 2, 1, fire. Absolutely nothing. Try it again. 3, 2, 1, fire. And one more for the benefit of the doubt. 3, 2, 1, fire. So at 140 feet, it's not working with the 430EX2 mounted on the FlexTT5, which again is their perfect range or situation for optimal range. So we're going to move to 130 feet and then we're going to see if it fires. If it does, we'll move back, trying to find the maximum range. If it doesn't, we'll move forward until we get to the maximum range.